So thanks for coming by Tori Magoo 44. Today is the 16th of March 2013, and it is Patty's Day weekend. So happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you. If today's tomorrow in some parts of the country, happy St. Patty's Day. And to the rest of us, it's coming up soon, but it's a fun weekend. Even if you're not Irish, you should be out celebrating. It's a good weekend to party. The reason I have on my horns is because I'm doing a video. This video is going to be on Scientology, whoops, and the Merchants of Chaos. Now, Tony Ortega is doing something on the Merchants of Chaos. It's actually where you can vote on different people. And for anybody who voted for me, thank you. It was a couple days ago between me and Karen De La Care. And as Tony said, I squeaked by. But I thank you for anybody who did vote for me. And I'm going to put the link here so you guys start voting because if you haven't genned into it, because it's fun and he's got great articles on all kinds of good stuff every day. And then you have somebody to vote for every day. Now, what is a merchant of chaos? In Scientology, what they said is that a merchant of chaos is somebody that's basically, creating chaos, right? They are a merchant of chaos and they're often making money on it. Their big thing was the media. They're really against the media. And this is the thing. Time Magazine years ago did a Time Magazine article. If you haven't read it, Google it and read it. It's a fantastic article with all kinds of great factual information in it. Scientology went so nuts on it. I don't know how many millions of dollars they spent to try to handle that. It was like every week in the LA Times, they had a full page ad promoting one of their front groups for weeks and weeks and weeks. This was their hit on the Time, that story that Time couldn't tell. And it's just filled with BS, that they're, again, trying to pitch their thing, trying to dead agent Time and, how bad they are and how wrong they were. And they were off on this, and they were off on that. It's like, why can't they just practice their religion and do their thing? And, which to me, it isn't a religion, but other people have corrected me that it comes under the definition of religion and that it's sort of something people follow, but they don't believe because they don't believe in anything. Hubbard said it's a science, but it's not a science because it's a high crime to ask to, prove it, right? To see if there's any proof on it. So whatever, it's weird. But here, the other merchant of chaos are suppressive people, which that's why I have on my horns today, because suppressive person declared Tori Bazazian. This is from the Church of Scientology. It was in 2000, on September 15th. It was right after Mark Bunker put out Magoo Dancing in Boston. He put that video up. They declared me suppressive. They never did any ethics actions on me, which per their own tech, they're supposed to do all these different things before you're declared. They never did any of them. They just declared me overnight. I didn't even know it. I only found out because when I came home here, and I've told this before, they'd ransacked my house, got rid of all of my e-meters. They stripped my computer. I mean, it was gross. And I'm sure my husband went along with it. And I'm sure it was Bill Yachty that did it because he wouldn't have gone along with OSA. But anyway, point being, they did. And so I wanted to find my receipts. So I called Flag, asked for Treasury, said, this is Tori Bazazian. I want to get my receipts, like all the copies of all the receipts of all the money I'd spent, which was tons of money. It was over $100,000. And they put me right through the justice chief. And she said, you've been declared. And I said, maybe you don't know this, but there's a little policy. If it is in writing, it isn't true. And I have nothing in writing. So sure enough, she sent it to me. I laminated it, and I've been showing it ever since, and I will continue to. So, Pete, you can have a drink on that one. All right, so he said there's a little drinking game they have on that. But anyway, they're big merchants of chaos is usually the media, which, of course, is telling often facts and truth about them that they don't want people known. And then suppressive people like me who is telling my story, which they don't, I told a friend of mine who left years ago, and he's just gotten back into this, and he's amazed at all the books and the media and the videos and just everything. And I mentioned to him this 26-step program that they have on me, that was written on me, that Marty finally put out. And he just couldn't believe it. I just sent him a copy of it. It's amazing. It really is. Target, get Tori, completely out of the picture. You failed, David Miscavige. I'm going to tell you that again. You failed again. And don't flatten my tires because I'm going to make a video about it if you do. If you do anything to my car, I'm going to call the police and I'm going to make a video about it. So that's a record tonight that I'm announcing because he's always screwing with my car. So leave my car alone. And actually, a little joke on that, but it's a private joke. And he doesn't know what it is, but I do. All right, so if you are a merchant of chaos, I thank you greatly because the truth is most merchants of chaos that I've ever known are actually telling facts that they don't want known. So keep doing it. Keep on doing it. Do it more. Pass on links. Let people know where they can find out more information. All these great books that are out are fantastic. I'm reading Jenna's book. It is unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. She was 7 years old when she was a medical liaison officer. That's someone in charge of the medical condition of kids. And she was 7 in charge of it. Can you imagine that? I mean, I can't even fathom it. It's just unbelievable to me. So, Jenna, if you hear this, thank you so much for writing your book. It is terrific. It's so good, and it is so right on, and it's so well written. Anyway, to everyone, I love you guys. Happy St. Patty's Day from one merchant of chaos to another. Peace out. I love you. Stay safe. Watch out. There's a lot of police out this weekend because it is a big party weekend. So don't speed. And if you're drinking, have a designated driver. Do not drink and drive. All right, there you go. Love you.